How's it going, you beautiful gamers? Hope your 2021 has gotten off to a good start. Mine's been pretty interesting so far, especially because we're only like 2 weeks into the new year and we've already had a pretty rocky start to it, so yeah. Anyways, I just want to apologize for the lack of content on my YouTube channel. I started diving into video creation as something fun to do, and I haven't really been taking it as seriously as I should be. Good news for all of you though, I'll be trying my very best to get at least one video posted on my page per week for your viewing pleasure. With all that being said, we've got a great year of games to look forward to in 2021, and I for one, can't wait to share more game gems with you. So, let's dig deeper into this beautiful early access RPG that I want to show off to you. Welcome to Stone Story RPG. So, what is Stone Story RPG? Well, the overall story of the game is this. You've awakened after a long slumber to discover that you're alive, but not actually. You begin journeying through a land plunged in eternal night, not really knowing your purpose, but knowing you have to accomplish something. Eventually, during your early adventures, you discover Desangelos, an otherworldly being who informs you that you've been chosen by the Eye Stone to find the other 9 powerful soul stones scattered across the world. Once reunited, you may be able to dispel the eternal night that's plaguing the world. Sounds pretty great, right? But how's the gameplay? What is this game all about? Well, if I had to quantify the overall feeling it gives you when you first dive into it, I'd say that it's all of the best parts of a set and resolve type game. While you don't actually control your AI character while they're traveling through stages, you do get to watch how everything plays out in real time. You start out like most RPGs, weak, clueless, not knowing what to do, and collecting things. Eventually, after initially collecting a bunch of stones, you unlock a hub/shelter, and then you gain access to your first workshop. After unlocking your workshop, you start to scrape at the real meat and potatoes of Stone Story, which is its intuitive 2-item combination crafting system. You can use the stones that you found to craft your first set of tools, and then begin digging, chopping down trees, and harvesting tar. On top of collecting materials, you'll battle some weak foes, discover some weapons, shields, and some other great pieces of early in-game loot. From there, you can then smash them together, well, 2 similar items or 2 different items to create new pieces of useful gear. For example, combining 2 swords together makes you a higher rarity sword, but you can also combine a sword and a shield to make a warhammer. The simplicity of this 2-item combination system really starts to shine the further on you head into the game, unlocking more gear, areas, and fighting different enemies. Overall, the system encourages you to experiment and try different combinations in crafting to find just the right gear you need in order to send those monsty boys reeling back into oblivion. Crafting isn't the only thing that you'll be doing in Stone Story though. At its core, it's a beautifully designed RPG, and its simple to understand set and resolve mechanics make it a very chill and relaxing, yet intriguing game to play. Other than crafting, you have meticulously crafted ASCII landscapes to explore, along with all of the custom created baddies that inhabit those places. Whether it's fighting giant snails or gigantic bronze mechs, traveling through each of these beautiful areas is exciting and entertaining to the eye. Along the way, you'll also find minigames, have conversations with otherworldly beings, and all sorts of, staple RPG experiences. Did I mention the amazing soundtrack? Like, just listen to the boss battle music in this game. Now, let me just mention, I'm trying my hardest not to just reveal everything there is to the game, but most of the fun of Stone Story actually comes from exploring, experimenting, and discovering the mysteries of its core systems and where each of the different areas you unlock takes you. If you're wondering how much content is in the game, I've been playing it on and off for a little while with a total playtime of about 15 hours in-game on Steam. I've gotten decently far into it, but 8 hours of that actual playtime were AFK farming one of the levels, since later on in the game you can unlock the ability to constantly rerun stages in an endless loop and basically farm materials for gear crafting. Also, before you flame me for AFK farming, the game actually condones it via its systems and its achievements, so, don't freak out at me please. I'm just doing what the game wants me to do, okay? Alright, moving along. The main story can be completed in about 26 hours, I believe, but there's a lot of theory crafting and things that you can do in-game after the story is finished. There's even some seasonal events that the devs have added in the past in the form of increased loot drops from specific bosses. So there is a lot to still do. The final amazing thing that Stone Story holds is, well, the potential to be an even more amazing community crafted experience. Wait, Con, what? What does that mean? Well, the devs of Stone Story RPG have actually created a scripting system aptly named StoneScript, which allows community members to import sprites as well as custom code and content that you can then download and add to your copy of Stone Story to expand it. In a recent post from December, the devs stated that there's a new questing system incoming that will not only expand the current content with 15 unique adventures to undertake, but that you'll also be able to create and share your own handmade adventures as well. I'm very excited for the future potential that Stone Story has. It's just a charming and well-crafted game to play, and I honestly cannot wait to see more of this game and enjoy more of it in 2021. Well, that's basically it. I mean, I think I covered pretty much everything that the game is about. If you'd like to nab the game on Steam, it's around $22.79 Canadian or $17.86 USD. So it's quite a steal in terms of dollar to hour value if you're concerned about that kind of thing. We're now at the end of the video, and I'd just like to quickly remind you to like this video and click that subscribe button if you really enjoy this content. I also want to thank anyone who's currently subbed to the channel. It means so much to me. Thank you. I hope I'll be able to stick to the one video a week goal that I've set for myself, and if you have any out of the norm games that you would like to recommend to me to cover on my channel, feel free to shoot me a message on Twitter, Discord, or via email. I'll make sure that I leave all of those in the description of this video. You can also catch me streaming on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 PM PST if you want to talk games with me while I'm live. Anyhow, love you guys, and I hope you'll keep checking in, because I'm punching out. Peace.